Welcome to Ask the Boss. Today I'm joined by Barnsley boss Keith Hill. How are you, Keith?
Good, thanks.
Good. She's still good. Do you know how this works?
Sort of, yeah.
Right. Question 1 comes from Chris Dolan, who asks, what was your first gig?
First gig? Wow. I could be here for a while, to be honest. First gig, I mean, what do you mean, modern day gig, or, you know... I was brought up by my mum and dad on the Drifters, and if I'm being perfectly honest with you, I went seeing the Drifters.
Really?
Yeah, you know, I might be setting myself up a little bit here, but you know, I'm still into the Drifters, and occasionally when I'm down to Seven Stars, my local, I'll put it on the old. Well, they still have a jukebox in there as well, like so. Yeah, the Drifters was.
Where did you see him?
I'm not too sure. I was that young. I think my mum and my dad took me.
That's good, though, isn't it? The Drifters. That is.
Oh, I did like them. Yeah,
I'm proud of that.
You know, but my recent one was Plan B with my daughter. That was last year, I think, at the Apollo in Manchester.
He's got some talent, hasn't he?
Brilliant. Absolutely superb.
Can do the lot. This one is from Jamie D. Reed, who asks, I saw Keith wearing a pair of jeans on the bench at Charlton. Can a manager really pull off that look on a match day? I
mean, it's just match day, and where's all this... You have to wear a suit or you have to wear a tracksuit on match day. You've got to be comfortable. I'm expecting the players to feel comfortable, and I want to be comfortable, so... You know, I have been lambasted by a lot of people for wearing jeans or... Has
anyone in a position of superiority said to you, come on now, Keith, you're a football manager, you really shouldn't be wearing jeans?
No. Nobody has mentioned it, you know, at my previous club. I've not done it at this club, but nobody's mentioned it except for one or two agents, and one or two agents were sort of suggesting that it doesn't look good to the opposing sort of... board members, chairman, you know, of possibilities of maybe work in the future.
Can't think like that, can you?
Well, I don't.
This one's from the Mosif, who says, which are the best tea bags, PG Tips or Yorkshire?
PG Tips.
Yeah, all day.
All day.
Hey, easy that one, isn't it? No question. This one is from Girl on a Terrace, who says, genuine question, was it a tough decision to leave Rochdale, or did you think it was your time to move on?
It was definitely time to move on. Tough decision, you know. Comfort zone, had a great working relationship with a lot of people there, but I felt as though we'd done as much as we possibly can during our time at the club, and it was definitely the right time to move.
Staying on the Rochdale thing, I have spoken to you about this in the past, very briefly, but I want to get it on camera. Is it true that you used to pick the music that was played at half-time at Rochdale? Well,
before the game and at half-time, definitely. When we first took over, you know, the match day DJ, Dave Sweetmore, you know, we told him what sort of playlist we wanted, and...
Which was? Come on.
Well, there was a bit of the Stone Roses, you know, in Spiral Carpets, etc., etc.
Right, go on, I'm going to indulge myself here. What's your favourite Roses tune? I'm
not too sure, to be honest. You know, I do like Waterfall, but it's not appropriate for match day, like, you know. But like Ian Brown, you know, Fear, incredible,
brilliant.
You know, and but his like music box or whatever you want to call it was full of the type of music that we like, so it was quite simple for him, and we got it rocking on match day. So I suppose it helped at the time.
At this stage of the proceedings, Keith, I'm going to ask Super Robbie Knox to offer up his question for the day. Robbie?
My question is, if you could have one of your players' hairstyles, whose would you pick?
But jeez. Well, there's nobody who's got long hair, you see. If I could go back in time, it would probably be Brian Barry Murphy, who's playing at Rochdale now, because he's got this really long hair, you know, and he can tie it up in a band and all that, like, and you know, I really fancy that sort of an haircut, like, but obviously I'm going bald now and grey, and you know, I'm not going to go down the Wayne Rooney route, so I am what I am.
This one's from Dre Keith 31. Results or performance?
It's always results, always. But yeah, this is a big issue with me. This performance is the key. You know, we're in the entertainment business, and there's a lot of propaganda and a lot of BS in football. But you know, if you work hard on the training pitch, you can do both. You can get results and have performances, and that's what I'm looking for.
So Keith, that concludes Ask the Boss. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for that.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, very good, thanks.
For sure?
Yeah, brilliant. Bit of an insight.
Yeah, see you next time.